Okay, we're going to show some advanced mouth construction here. It's taken from Victor Paradis' webinar. What we're going to do is just create the simple mouth outline. Then I'm going to change the curvature at the points, at the corners of the mouth. And so now this is the outside or exterior of the mouth. Next we'll create teeth. So we'll just have a curve underneath and then several points on the top to allow us to change the shape. Again, I'll change the curvature so it'll be kind of sharp on the edges. And that just allows me to now adjust the teeth. Now what we're going to do is do the interior or the whole of the mouth. And I'm going to follow that same kind of shape, but I'm going to put it outside here. And again, change the curvature. Not quite that much. Okay. Now the whole point of this construction is I can move the points around fairly easily and create all different kinds that can be controlled with smart bones. Now what I'm going to do here is I've got let me do one more shape, which is the highlight. The highlight of the lips, and that's just 4 points. So what we'll do here is now we're going to do the fills. So I'm going to use the lasso mode and select the exterior mouth, and I'm going to select the fill, not stroke. And for the fill color, I want it to be a dark color that will be representing of the throat, and I'll just click Create Shape. I can also quickly now do the color for the teeth in the same way, and the highlight. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take the points that are associated with the inner part of the mouth and drag them in to that mouth. I'm going to adjust those points a little bit so it's a little easier to see. So the whole of the mouth is inside the whole exterior portion of the mouth. Now what I'm going to do is select all of those points, and you see that there is the lip kind of area. So here again we'll do the fill, and I want to choose a fill that is kind of like a pink color for the lips and create the shape. The last thing that I want to do is create the highlighting or the shadow that would go underneath the lips. And so oops, let me undo that. Good thing we're going to edit that out. So we want to auto weld. So what we'll do here is again select the points that create this shape, and again with fill turned on but stroke turned off, we'll select a highlight or a shadow kind of area and do create shape. Now we can drag it and make the shadow however we want. Okay, now all I have to do is drag in the teeth. Now, because I drew them in the proper order that I wanted, the stacking order is appropriate. Now, you can just change that. See, as we see, the highlight stacking order is not correct, so I'll just put it to the edge, select that shape, and then for the drawing, raise it to the front. So now it's on the top, and I can drag it over the lip and just change the points how I want for that highlight, however I want it to be. And of course I can change the curvature to give you a highlight, and then for the teeth we can go in and set them however we want. And that's the mouth construction. One other point that I forgot to mention is that we can, for the inner part of the mouth, we can also create a stroke. Now, so we change it from fill to stroke, and we'll use a darker color. And let me go ahead and change the size to, say, perhaps 10. And now I'm going to create the shape here. And that's actually still not as large as I'd like it to be, so I'll select those and use the shape tool. And then I can taper it at the edge. And now, as I drag that back in to the mouth, we've got kind of a shading underneath the lips. And again, the very valuable point here is that you can connect these to smart bones, and with just manipulating a few simple points, you can get a very nice looking mouth that also has shading and is easily adjustable with the smart bones.